Hello?
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 Hello? I
Hello?
can hear you. I can hear me. Let's pull this up a little bit.
Hello? Well, hello, family. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Hello. So, hey, babe. It's hot.
That was a lot.
All the goodness is setting up. Don't you like it? Now you see what I go through every
That
weekend.
was a lot.
Don't you love it?
No, you don't go through this every weekend.
I do.
No, because you don't have to do that every weekend.
I gotta do it in there. I got to move the cameras. I got to reroute. I got to set up. I got to prep. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot. But welcome. But I thank you for helping me. You being a great partner. See how good it is to have a good partner. So that goes in line with what we're talking about tonight. Having a good partner. Tonight we're gonna dive into one of the most important parts of marriage: love, respect, and my wife decided to sacrifice her time to help me get this show on the road for y'all tonight.
Yo, that was a lot.
All right. So men and women express, we do love differently. They say we from.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
I think we're from Earth, because we was made from the dirt. Y'all are from the rib, which makes y'all more complex, because you're from the inside. We very simple. So,
It's
since
just
so since we are different, we love different, we receive it different, we give it different, we heal differently, and we connect differently. Hey.
oh my.
Yes, Lord. So, but God designed marriage in a way that where love from a husband and respect from the wife create a cycle of connection, the intimacy and the unity. But tonight we're going to try to dive into when that cycle breaks, the intimacy breaks. When that cycle strengthens, the marriage flourish. So tonight we're going to learn how to build intimacy on purpose. And in the words of my wife,
Roll 'em. Yeah, he be catching me off guard when he be liking the words of my wife. I'm just saying.
that should be the cue. That's the cue.
Rod said Anthony's setup is intimidating. Rod, that was a whole lot. That was a lot. It was. It's quite intimidating. All of this. All right. But teamwork makes
The
the
dream
dream
work.
work.
And it's not that intimidating. It's just a lot of parts that go into it.
Yes, it's a lot of moving parts.
And then once you get the moving parts set up, then there's other pieces that go in place after that. So, I'm just saying, welcome to the film world. You're in the media industry now.
Oh my. He put me to work on Saturday.
No, I put you to work on Friday.
Yeah, he put me to work on Friday, Saturday. Then Sunday, we came home. We was pooped. Sorry, y'all. We did not get to do the Sunday show after Saturday's stuff that we had to film and do. And then here we are today and getting this stuff set up. Yeah. So we're here. We're alive. We got it all set up. Hey, Miss Lauren.
We thank y'all for being here.
Yeah. So we are in the building. We're ready to go.
Right. So what we do like for y'all to do, see, this how you know you got to be ready. It ain't ready. So you got to be ready. You got to be ready. See, look at that. So what we do like for y'all to do is give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, invite some friends in, share this on your social media. I can't see. I need my glasses. That's that week 3. So, invite your friends in, tell somebody, love on somebody, and tell them that you love them when you're inviting them in. Because this week is about love, intimacy, and respect. So, we're really gonna deal with a lot of communication. Let me put it behind you so I can see. I need my glasses because I can't see nothing. All right. Communication, emotional disconnection, feeling unheard, stress, exhaustion, past hurts, simply misunderstanding what your spouse truly need. So we're going to tap on a lot of things that has to definitely deal with intimacy, because your intimacy begins with the connection, not action. Respect and love fuse your intimacy. And then intimacy is intentional, is not automatic. You must choose connection daily. That's through kindness. That's through conversation. That's through affection. That's through your presence. So these things don't just pop up out of the blue. So today we're going to break down love, respect, and the sacrifice. And tomorrow we're going to go into healing intimacy barriers. So I kind of just wanted to give you a rundown from what was supposed to take place on Sunday. But we're here. So God bless. Let me take that off the screen. And my wife was looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's great.
No, I'm looking at you, and
It's hot in here. I sweat because it's hot.
do we need to cut the shows? Cause you don't look too good.
Well, you know, Percocet will do that to you. You know, the Percocet. Tell me the Percocet. Tell me the Percocet. Oh, with the Percocet. Ain't that how the song go? Oh, it's the percolator. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. You know the percolator. You know the percolator. Look at your face.
People,
Back. Back.
he is a pastor. I don't know what's going on right now.
I think we gotta understand. So listen, story time. So you ever try to show affection to someone and they look at you how you looking at me right now? Let me show your face on the screen. There you go. And they look at you like you speak in a foreign language. Right. Huh. Don't look at the phone. You can look at me because the camera is still on you. Yeah, there you go. So one time I told the husband, show her you love her. And he said, I did. I filled up her gas tank. Meanwhile, she's saying all I wanted was a hug. I could have did my own tank. Right. 2 hearts, 2 expressions, 1 misunderstanding. That's why tonight matters. Listen. Women receive love differently.
Absolutely.
Men definitely receive love differently from women.
Absolutely.
You're not going to make it through there, buddy. You're going to have to go that way. Yeah, I know. It's confusing. So you might as well just sit tight. Yeah, no, don't even try it. Yep. It's good to have dogs. They're very entertaining. So, Ephesians 5 and 13, Ephesians 5 and 33. And this is paraphrased. Husband, love your wives. Wives, respect your husbands. That is key because women, a lot of men, we don't really care if you love us or not. As long as you respect us, we don't really care. You ain't got to love me. As long as you respect me. It's an old saying. So I'm going to ask this question to everybody on the floor that's in here, those who are coming in. And before we really get into it, I want to ask this question to you as well. Would you rather be loved, feared, or respected?
I think for me, respected.
Why?
Because if you respect me, then you're understanding me more than anything else.
Interesting.
For me,
That's for you.
this is just for me.
Okay.
Being loved by God and accepted by God is more important than the natural love. And I feel like for me, people are flaky when it comes to love. But if I can gain your respect, I can also gain your love. But me, those of you who know me, you know I can be very direct. So I can tell you something that will hurt your feelings, but you will respect me because you know that I love you enough to give you that. And because you know that I love you, you respect what I'm giving. And you're able to take it and receive it from me. And you know it's coming from a great, genuine place. So I'm not necessarily looking for the love, because you can love me today and hate me tomorrow. Most people, just according to how they're feeling, determines whether or not they love you or not. But the respect for me, I'm in this area, I think much more like a man.
Got you. So to the people that are watching, hey, who's all in the building? Let's shout them out. I see Rod is in the
We
building.
got Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Hi, Miss Lisa.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
Hi, Imani.
Hey, Imani. So that means Kwame might be watching too. So
Hi, Kwame. If you're
yeah,
here.
if you're here. So I'm asking the question to the floor as well, and I would like your answer now, and then we'll
Lauren-
have your Q&A later.
Lauren answered. She said, I fully agree. I would rather be respected, because love can grow later and already loved by God. Come on.
Yeah. So the question I asked is, do you rather be loved, hated, or feared?
Kwame said he would rather respect. And Imani's chooses love.
So Amani rather be loved, Kwame rather be respected, you rather be respected. So, and our answer is different.
Okay.
Because I pull this answer differently based on my experience. So the question is, do you rather be loved, feared, or respected? Me personally, I rather be respected.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I rather be respected is because love can turn to hate, and fear turns to murder. When people fear you, they're liable to kill you.
They're put in the right situation.
Right. When people respect you, whether they love you or fear you, the respect is what they hinge on.
I say he would take respect also.
Right. Respect is what people hinge on, whether they like you or not. Because some people are like, yo, I don't like that dude, but I respect him though, because dot. Hello? Check your microphone. Hello. Tap it. No, your mic is out. I just saw the thing pop up. So, with that, to me, I personally rather. It's not you. Unplug your mic. No, unplug it from here. So, I rather be respected, because fear will drive people to try to kill you. No, it's not on yet. Give me a second. Fear would drive people to try to kill you.
Imani asked a good question.
There you go.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
So we're going to do the Q&A when we get to the end. I just wanted to ask that question. So keep Imani's question highlighted so we can answer it. But I just wanted to throw that out just to get the night started. So love and respect feeds off each other. So men feel love through respect, right? Respect is not silence. Respect is not agreeing with everything. Because if you agree with everything that I said, then I'm going to think something's wrong with you. So biblical respect is honor, support, belief in his ability, speaking to him with dignity, valuing his efforts even when imperfect. A man's heart's open when he feels respected. I'm also going to say this. Respect to a man breeds appreciation. And I said this before in a video a long time ago about how women get cheated on or how a man will leave you for a woman for certain things. And appreciation is one of them.
Absolutely.
If a man does not feel appreciated, he does
He's
not.
not gonna want to be there.
If he
That
don't,
is the truth. Period.
if he don't feel respected, he don't feel appreciated, you done
He's
lost
not
him.
staying.
It's a wrap. Game is over. Okay? Just figure I throw that little nugget out there. Men do like to be honored. And a lot of times people be like, oh, that could be pride. That could be, no. Men like to be honored.
Well,
And
let's just be honest.
right.
Everybody likes to be
Honored.
honored. So let's not say, oh, it's pride. Oh, it's now if it's to the point where it is excessive,
Then that's
different.
different. Right.
But just to
I think everybody wants their flowers.
absolutely,
That's everybody. Nobody
Absolutely.
wants to feel unappreciated,
absolutely,
whether you're a man or a female.
especially when you're doing stuff.
When you
And this goes for moms, dads, husbands, wife.
now,
You want to feel seen and you want to feel like what you're doing matters.
and I'm gonna say this as well, for men, and let me. I can only say it the way I know how to say it. First, let me put this disclaimer. This is not to take away from anything that God has set a woman on this planet to do. Let me say that. However, the original thought process of a woman being here was to help Adam in the purpose in which God placed him here. Now, I know we live in America, and we are built on individuality. That can be a good thing, but it also could be a dangerous thing. Let me tell you why. I've paid attention to other cultures. In my travels, I've worked for other cultures purposely, just so I can understand their thought process, their behavior. I've worked around a lot of Indians. I've worked around a lot of Mexicans. I've worked around a lot of Africans. Their thought process
Totally different.
is this is the vision or whoever they believe in that was given to their husband. Their husband has this idea. In the process of the husband having the idea, the woman comes in and supports the idea with the knowledge she has in the best way she knows how. Meaning, in her mind, okay, so you want to build a lumberjack business, right?
Just throw something out.
Right. You want to build a lumberjack business. So you can't cut trees, make paper, fill out invoices, get clients, I'm good at dealing with people. And most women are good at dealing with people. They can teach you. They can nurture you. They can make you feel comfortable in certain situations. So the wife will take on the administration because the husband only has been given the gift of being fruitful, which means the production. Because we think fruitful means having babies, because that's what we're taught. Then that means that Jesus was never fruitful. Paul was never fruitful. Abraham sucked. Okay? His son Isaac only gave us 2. They tried to kill each other. So they wouldn't have had no kids either. You see what I'm saying? So fruitful means to produce what God has already placed on the inside of you. So most men have been given a purpose to produce something. His wife has the ability to come in and help him bring to life what that is, and then it trickles back down into, okay, I see that you're good at this, so let's birth this that is inside of you. A lot of men are not successful, not because they're weak or they're lazy. It's because
They're with the wrong women.
I'm not going to even say they're with the wrong woman. I'm going to just say that a lot of American women have not been taught to be a support system. The only thing you've been taught to is
Independence.
well, not even independence. If you cook, then you support. You done gave birth to kids. You're a housewife. You keep the house clean. You see what I'm saying? Like that is how we're bred, or women are taught.
Not no more.
And then, well, not no more, but what I'm saying is now women are taught you're independent.
Right.
Go get your check.
Right.
Go do what you got to do.
Right.
You don't need a man.
Right.
So now you're looking for a pool of men, but the men can't reach their potential, because think about it. Adam was still short on what.
I'm sorry. I'm listening. No, you're fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him more room. So Adam was short. Adam was good, because remember, God thought it was bad for Adam to be by himself, which means that Adam was lacking something according to God, not according to Adam, but according to the intelligence of the most intelligent being on the planet, which is God himself. There's nobody above him. There's no other like him. So in his mind, something was missing. That support line was missing from Adam.
We are the complement to a man.
Right.
But we're taught that we are the main piece. So you don't have to compliment anybody. You're all yourself. I have been watching so many different videos. And the mentality of women is crazy. We have taught women to be flat out disrespectful to men, to not honor them, to not give them place at all. We have almost taken men out of society if they don't fit into this box that we say they fit into. You can no longer be a man and fit into society. We have put men into this box. And I listen to a lot of women with these lists. I say that, what is the word I'm looking for? Facetiously. Because
She said facetiously.
I don't know what's happening right now in the society that we live in. There is no honor. There is no support. There is no belief in his ability. There is no speaking to him with dignity. Valuing his efforts, that's ridiculous in today's society. If you don't do what I say do when I say do it, or if your efforts do not include me. I'm like, wow.
But this also goes to a lack of fathers. Because
Okay.
and the reason I say that is because a woman doesn't see how men operate. So if you can't see how a man operate, if you meet a man who had a man or had a dad active and involved in his life, that is very foreign to you because you've never seen it.
I agree.
So when he
I can agree with that.
so when he says certain things, when he moves a certain way, when he exhorts certain authority, now is, oh nah, who you talking to? I've been doing it like
Yeah.
this. This is how I do it. Da 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 da. And it's like, well, we really don't care. And then you have men who will be like, then I'll let you handle it. It's cool with me. Either way, either you're going to let me handle it, or if you think that that's the way it should be, then. And real men will let you feel the burn of your decision. This is just how we move. Because that's how we were taught by our dad. It's like, hey, check this out. Don't do that. That's going to lead to this. And if you do it anyway, then it's like, dad is like, well, I told you so. And you didn't want to listen. So what you want me to do? Oh, you want me to bail you out? No. You're going to have to figure out how to get out of the hole that you got yourself into. And then a lot of times we treat God the same way. Then you have men who never had a dad. So they don't know how to do certain things. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't even know how to honor themselves, let alone be honored by a woman. They don't know how to support themselves, let alone be in support. They don't understand validation. They don't even believe in their own ability because they never had someone to push them, to make them go out and do. I was watching this video where this dad had, he couldn't been no more than about 2-3 years old. So the dad climbed over, it was a rope, and he tied a rope in the center of the walkway. So dad stepped over the rope and he left the baby. And his son is trying to
Figure it out.
right. And he sat there until
He figured it out.
he figured it out. And this is the thing. A lot of men don't have dads, or they never had dad as a son to have them help them figure it out. So it's hard for them to even respect themselves. And this is no disrespect to women, they are overly emotional because they have seen their moms be overly emotional. So this is what they give out. And it's hard for them to receive the proper love because they had never seen it exercised. They have never seen it done. And they have been taught by, you told me to stop calling people stupid. They have been taught by the ignorance of others who live by certain codes that ain't gonna get them nowhere. So this is where we are. So, ladies, men feel love through respect. And with that being said, women feel love through connection. Women thrive on emotional presence. Love to women is listening. We said this a while ago. Listening is a ministry. It is key in your marriage. And you listen for understanding, not listening so you can wait for you to shut up so I can say what I need to say. Right. No, you listen. Listening is a ministry. Listening is key. Attentiveness. Women like attention. But this is the catch. Women don't want you to sit here and stare at them like a TV screen. When women attentiveness is for you to actually pay attention. Let me tell you, and I only know this because I grew up with a whole lot of sisters. Paying attention to a woman means this. It means that she says something to you. And I'm guilty of this all the time. And I have bad memory. And I'm not gonna say I have bad memory. I'm gonna just say sometimes with all the things that we got going on, sometimes I forget. And women, sometimes men do forget. However, women will say something, and then they're gonna ask you 3 months later about something that was said. That's their attentiveness. They want you to recall the conversation. They want you to recall what was being said. They want you to remember. They want you to pay attention with receiving all of it and holding on to it like it really means something to you. Now, if I'm wrong, all you ladies in here can correct me if I'm wrong.
Did you put the camera back on me when I had my fingers in my mouth?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I did.
I was sitting here looking at it.
Oh.
But okay.
Then, women like consistency.
We do.
You can't be on today. Now, it's just like a batter. Everybody ain't gonna bat 1,000. Some days you gonna be off. You might have 3 great games. Game 4, you can't hit nothing to save your life. However, the question is, did you show up to play? Because women like consistency. Even if you have an off day, the thing is, did you show up? Was you still there? Now you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm listening.
Huh? Because right now I'm batting 1,000. Women like kindness. They don't want you to be nice. Women like for you to be kind. Kind also means asserting authority, because women like to be led, regardless of what they tell you, regardless of what the women who burn bras in the middle of the street, who get mad when they 60 with no children and only got a dog and the dog dies. Listen, women like to be led. Kindness does not mean that you are a doormat. It means that you can be assertive when need to. You can be compassionate when need to. You can have empathy and sympathy when you need to. You can cover her when need to. And you can lead her and guide her when need to. Kindness, they need it. Okay? Women like to feel valued. Women, I'll never forget. Fellas, let me help you out really quickly with this one. Let me help you, fellas. I never forget when we were the Wake, Bake, and Coffee morning show. I had a show that came on one day, and I had about 25 pastors on at the exact same time. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, ooh, all the pastors are here. It's great. The bishops, apostles, whoever. And I asked a question. I said, what number is your wife? And it caused a brawl in the chat. My wife's number 2 compared to Jesus. I said, Really? Yeah. My wife's number one. My wife's number two. My wife's number one. So for about 25 minutes, they going back and forth. And I'm going back and forth with them live while they're arguing in the chat. So somebody was like, well, since we done all gave our answer, Gov, what number is Mama Q? And I was like, number? My wife ain't no number. Oh yeah, because she has to be second to God. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says we are one. So my wife don't have a number. My wife is the only one. My wife is the only one. She's not number one. She is the only one. She's not number two next to Jesus. Because the Bible makes it very clear that God is the head of Christ and Christ is the head of
Man.
Right. And man is the head of
Woman.
Oh. So then that would really put us at 3-4 if that's how you really trying to count. So the thing is, bro, you not even number one. So my wife is not a number. My wife is not number one. My wife is the only one. And because she's
and understand that his wife made that known before we got married. I am not a number. I am the only woman. Period.
Period.
Very clear.
So when your woman knows that she is the only, she will feel valued because she already know that you're gonna love Christ more than you love her.
It's not up for discussion.
That's a given. But at the end of the day, when you start talking about numbers and my wife's number two next to Christ and all that other good stuff, no, then that would make you number two because y'all supposed to be one flesh. And if you're number one, because the Bible made it very clear that she is a joint heir with you to the throne. Even though she's the weaker vessel, she's still a joint heir. And if you disrespect her, God will not honor your prayers. So make her feel valued. I promise you, if you make her feel like she is the only woman in the world, you'll get all the respect that you need. And women love feeling safe emotionally. I had to learn this with my wife. Fellas, your woman want to know that she can come and talk to you, that you can be her safe space, that you can be more than just a hubby, but you can be a friend. You can be someone she can talk to. You can be someone that she can confide in. Not now. I understand, men. We like to fix things. We miss to fix it. But sometimes understanding how your wife comes to you in the conversation, you know that either you can tell the difference between her wanting you to fix something and her just wanting to vent so you can hear. Because you think the little chick on her job is stupid too. And you don't understand why your wife just want to avoid her at all costs, or just tell her she's stupid altogether, because that's how we think as men. That's just we just that logic. We just ABC 1 2 3. We're that simple. So we're trying to figure out why you just can't figure this out on your own. So you want to just try to be like, listen, babe, just tell her. No, sometimes babe just want to come home and say, listen, I had to play with the stupid girl today. This is what happened. And she want to be able to know that she can feel safe with you emotionally and that you were listening. And by you sitting there, giving her your undivided attention, and you can recap the conversation, not necessarily to give advice in the conversation, but you can recap the conversation so she can know that she was heard. Because when a woman's heart is open, she'll feel cherished. And if a woman feels cherished, I promise you, there's nothing on this planet as a man that she wouldn't do for you.
Absolutely.
She'll sing, I shot the sheriff.
Oh my. Nugget. This is a key nugget. You want a woman that is submissive. Make her feel seen. Make her feel safe. Make her feel cherished. And make her feel provided for. And when I say provided for, we know our men's stance. We know where they are at all times. We're paying attention the same way Pastor A is saying, pay attention to your wife, know who she is, what she likes, all that good stuff. Women are doing the same thing. So we see you. And even if you are not where you want to be, we're paying attention to the effort. We're paying attention to the little things. And we are willing to bear with you and grow through with you when we know who you are, where you are, and we are feeling all those things from you. We will be homeless in cars with you if we know we sticking this through. Like, no, for real.
You will. Well, I definitely agree. They will. So, just a nugget for you. So now, uno number tres.
Sacrifice is the fuel of intimacy.
Ooh.
Sacrifice is love in motion.
What it sound like?
I'm going to take a time out today for you.
You're going to take the day off of me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just spend the day together.
We're going to hold hands and skip through the park.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or, you know what? I see you going through this process. You going through this healing process. We're going to walk through this together.
You're going to walk with me.
Yep. We're going to walk through this together. That is showing understanding, patience, love, and respect. All the keys. Or how about, we did this the other day, when you learn someone's love language,
Yep.
you,
5, 4.
excuse me,
We're back.
when you learn who someone is and how they receive love, and you can meet them or match them at how they receive love, and they meet you and match you at how you receive love, now we going somewhere.
Right. Because you might not like affirmation. Your love may be gifts.
For example, Pastor A, he wants affection. He wants touch. I'm not a touchy-feely person. I'm just not. I've never been. Sometimes people touching me makes me feel nasty. I'm just being honest.
So
But-
is that like Dirty Nasty or Miss Jackson Nasty?
That's what we doing right now.
I'm just asking the question
Jeez.
for the black guy in the back. with
My
the cap,
Lord.
with the Jesus
But
shirt.
for me, not quality time, acts of service. You want to show me you love me? Do something that's going to help me. Do something that's going to help save me some time. Do something that you know I would normally do, and I don't have to ask you to do it. That right there, that talks 100% to me. Pastor A is a quality time man. He wants his time.
I want to be
Me?
loved.
You can. I like gifts, but I'm not the person who, I don't care how much you spend on it. I care how much thought you've put into it. So we know each other's love language. So I know what I need to do to show him that I love him. He knows what he needs to do to show me that he loves me. And that makes a world of a difference. I can't do acts of service. He don't care about acts of service.
I do now. I got older. Back, you know.
I do stuff all the time for him. Every day, all day. That don't tickle his fancy. And I don't want to sound like he knows I'm going to do it. So it's expected. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He just knows what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. Right?
Right.
Right. So intimacy grows when both spouses choose selflessness over selfishness.
It's about servingness.
We say this all the time. Outserve the other person. Every day, all day.
You win.
You win. Period. Number 4, love and respect are not rewards. They are your responsibility. Love is not given only when she deserves it. Respect is not only given when he has earned it.
Say that though.
You're supposed to give it regardless.
I'm gonna be your helping here.
Listen, I can be mad at him all day, every day. But it does not change the fact that God is requiring me to still treat him as my husband with the same respect that I would be giving him if I was not mad at him.
Well,
And ladies, stop punishing them with sex. If I'm mad at you, you don't get none. That is crazy to me.
and men do the same thing.
That is stop. You don't use. The Bible says that my body is his and his body is mine. So I no longer own my body. He no longer owns his body, and it is what it is. It even says don't withhold sex unless you're fasting. And even in fasting, you're supposed to come to an agreed time.
That you can come back together, get you a little bit of and then going back to fasting.
I'm so done.
I'm just saying what it says.
God does not call us to conditional loving, respecting. It is covenant, regardless of how you want to look at it. Period.
Period.
All right.
All right. So, check this out. Why your intimacy is breaking down. All right. So some of y'all is the intimacy is lacking. Some good loving, like Bob Marley. Listen, emotional neglect. Okay. Some of y'all are neglecting each other emotionally. I just told you men feel love through respect. Love is more than emotion. Love is action.
And it's a choice.
Love is an action. Love is something that you do. Emotion are feelings. And emotions can be fleeting. But if you don't want them to flee too far away from you, you can't neglect how the other person feels.
Absolutely not.
You cannot neglect how the other person feels. Okay? Another reason why your intimacy is breaking down, you have unmet expectations. And a lot of times they're unmet because they're unreal.
Unrealistic.
That too. Those white people. Well, you don't like it when I say black people. I'm trying to give everybody a chance on the show. So listen, unmet expectations. And some of y'all have...
So we gotta keep talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm sorry.
All right.
Right. Please forgive me.
So,
Unmet expectations. Some of y'all have expectations that y'all can't meet, that you haven't met, that you should be meeting, that you need to meet.
oh my, you just confused everybody, my lord.
I confused everybody.
Yep.
Okay. So let me help you out. Let me unconfuse you. We set expectations in our relationship. You're not living up to your expectation. That also means that you're not living up to the word that you gave. That also means that you're not keeping your word. And your word is everything. Because when you gave your word, especially when you're moving into marriage, because we're talking about marriage, this is taking place inside of marriage, then that means that you are now killing the covenant.
When you give your wife or your husband your word that you're going to do something and you do not do it, the expectation is tied to trust. And when the trust is messed up,
Gone.
it is so hard to get it back.
It's like bye, bye, bye.
Trust is one of the hardest things to build in a relationship. So if you keep telling your spouse that you're going to do something and you keep letting them down, listen, disappointment breeds anger, anger breeds hate.
And then comes the resentment.
And the trust is gone. So if you keep telling them, oh, I'm going to do this on this date, that date comes by, the first time they going to let it go. You give them a new date. The next date comes and they looking at you and you don't do it. Okay. They might be they might be understanding that second time. And then you choose another date. And that third time, you let them down. Now we got a problem. Because now they're starting to see you in a different light. Now you playing games with them. Now you're lying. Now you're stringing them along. And that, on a person's mental, now I feel like I can't trust you. And I can't trust you just in this area because now I'm looking at everything you doing.
Right.
You got to understand the enemy is already attacking the mind. He's already attacking the marriage. And the battlefield of the mind is the key to the person and the marriage. So you continue to do that, you might as well call it done. So those unmet expectations that you're taking lightly, the other person is not taking lightly. It is very detrimental. Keep your word.
Simple.
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 Keep your word.
All right. So, another reason why intimacy breaks down, feeling unappreciated. Like we said before, men like to feel appreciated.
Women
Like to feel appreciated. Both like to feel appreciated. Not feeling appreciated dries up the entire love. It dries out the bed. It makes it cold. It makes you cold to one another.
So I didn't talk about this, but feeling appreciated. When you have, for women, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you have children,
Yes.
women do so much. We do so much. We take on the mom role, the wife role, but the mom role is centered in raising kids.
Right.
And a lot of times we get overlooked in everything that we do. And we start to feel like we're being taken for granted.
Right.
While on the other side of that, the husband is usually doing stuff outside of the family, outside of the home. And when he comes in, he may not be as hands-on. So what he does in the house, it can often, what he does for the house, outside of the house, and when he comes home, can often be overlooked. He begins to feel taken for granted. So now you got two people who are feeling unappreciated and taken for granted. This is why you have to take time out for your spouse. You have to set regular dates, time where you and the other person can be together and spend time together. It's important.
Very.
Because then you can show your appreciation. You sit down, you have conversation, you let them know. Just you taking time out for them lets them know that they are important to you. And that they're appreciated. You sitting and having a conversation. Do you know we can go to a restaurant, you can look around the restaurant, and when you see couples, you can see who has good relationships, who have bad relationships. If you pay attention.
Right.
You want to keep your marriage healthy. You got to show the appreciation.
All right. Also, intimacy killer is feeling unheard or misunderstood. If nobody feels heard, if everybody yelling at everybody, then there won't be no understanding. And if there ain't no understanding, there ain't gonna be no loving.
Real simple. Because you shut down, he shut down, we all shut down, and now we sleeping like this, back to back.
Y'all ain't even sleeping back to back.
If you in the same room.
Right. I'm going to sleep.
I'm on this side, you on this side. I'm just saying. If y'all in the same room.
Right.
And let me tell you, that's not of God either.
Sleep in the same room.
God said, don't let the sun go down on your wrath.
That's right. So y'all got to kiss and make up.
So that whole sleeping in separate rooms and I'm punishing you and you got to sleep in the living room, you got to sleep in the guest room, it ain't a God.
That's your flesh and the enemy.
All right.
And you might need to get jumped on.
Number 5, past trauma being triggered.
Listen, we've been saying this since January. Healing is crucial in your marriage, in your relationship, healing is necessary because you still triggered by something that your ex did 20 years ago. It's going to be a problem in the Jackson household because that let me know that you ain't let go of him or he ain't let go of you or you still tied to whatever the case may be or you still worried about whatever the case may be. Listen, deal with your past. We said this last week. Go get deliverance. Go do some inner healing. Go talk to somebody individually or as a couple. Deal with your problems. Bring in someone to help you deal with your problems. Get it over with. Because if you keep holding on to it, it's going to destroy what you have.
Well, it's going to destroy you first. Thought I'd just throw that in there.
Right. So I think you better let it go.
That part. Number 6, lack of affirmation. We've been talking a lot about that tonight.
Listen, compliment your spouse. Compliment them. Let them know that you're thankful for the things that they do. I ain't saying every day, all day, because then that might feel phony and fake. But as my wife said, when you go out on a date, have some date time. Tell them that you appreciate all the things that they've been doing. You've been seeing it. You appreciate it. You love it. When they cook dinner, say thank you for that.
You.
Thank you for cooking dinner, babe. You know, then smack on the butt
Make a
and kiss on the cheek.
Leave them a note that they're not expecting. You know, your husband got to go to work. Stick a note in the briefcase or in the car. When you get in the car, it's a sticky note on the dashboard that says "I love you."
I love you.
Or when they get up, if you get up her and you gone, when they get up, leave a note on the pillow.
Or something.
Something. Affirmation. It's the little things that we overlook.
Guess what? Let me help y'all out too. When you wake up in the morning, say good morning to your spouse.
That has to be the girl.
Yep. When you wake up in the morning, say good morning. Acknowledge them. Let them know that I see you, and I thank God that you up this morning. I appreciate you. Give some affirmation. Do that. Number 7, stress, exhaustion, or survival mode. Listen,
Ooh, baby.
if you're stressing, you ain't gonna want to do nothing. If you in survival mode, you are like on tunnel vision, like Justin Timberlake. You don't want to be there. It's bad that I know all these records. That's a problem. Listen, stress. Stress is the number 1 killer in the world. It's a silent killer. It can kill your liver. It can kill your kidneys. It can clog your heart. It can bring out old people chicken pox. It can, they call that shingles, by the way. I call it old people chicken pox. So they can bring out the old people chicken pox. It can cause your heart. It can cause strokes. Stress kills everything. The intimacy, the marriage. Stress kills. I never forget, I was at work. This is when I lived in New York. I was at work. And my boss kept walking by the desk. He just looking at me. He looking at me. He said, I think you need to go to the doctor. And I was like, nah, I'm good. He was like, nah, you need to go to the doctor. So I got up and he saw me stumble. And I sat back down. So he walked out of his office with a separation notice. He fired me on the spot. He said, when you go to the doctor and bring back the doctor's note, you get your job back. It was stated at the bottom of the separation notice. He literally fired me, turned me into HR and said he's fired. clock him out immediately. I left. I went straight to the emergency room. Because I live literally right around the corner from the hospital, I decided to jump on the train and go back up to the Bronx. Even though there was a hospital literally 2 blocks over from the job. I was like, nope, I'm going to go to the one 2 blocks from the house. Because if I got to sit here all day, at least when I'm finished, I can just go around the corner. So I get there. The lady checked my blood pressure. So she looked at me. She said, how old are you? So at this time, I think I was like 35, 36. So I told her, let's just say 36. So she said, She said, how old are you again? So she went and got a brand new joint. And she did it the old school way, where she went into the telescope, put it on your hand, stuck the thing up under your mouth, put a hand right here, and went. She rushed me straight to the back. The doctor came in. He closed the curtain between me and the chick I was with. He said, listen, either your job or that pretty young lady that's out there, you're going to have to let one of them go. Because if you would have got into an argument between here and the time you got on the train, you would have had a heart attack. Stress will kill your everything. Because imagine if you're stressing and something happens to you in the marriage, even that slows down the intimacy. Because now the other person either has to see themselves and how they contribute to, or they now have to take care of you because
you're inconvenient.
And your inconvenience. And a lot of the times we think, especially us, we feel we have to be in survival mode because we have been sold a bill of lies majority of our life that, oh, well, you know, black people got to work twice as hard. And I realized I didn't have to work twice as hard. I just had to do what I was supposed to do. So we have to come out of survival mode and come into what we call a obedient, trust, faith mode.
Come on, sir.
If I'm obedient, then that means I trust the one that I'm obedient to, and then I have faith that he is going to, I'm going to move based on his word and be obedient, and I'm going to trust that what he said is going to come to pass. That keep us out of the stress, exhaustion, and survival mode if we move into a trust, faith, obedience mode. Because you can't be obedient if you don't trust. You can't have faith if you don't trust. And you can't move in obedience if you don't have neither one of those.
So intimacy does not die overnight.
Nope.
It fades from neglect.
Yep.
Come on now. That's why you got to keep that connection. Come on, we got
Right. So
6 minutes.
6.
Yes, 6 minutes. That's it.
Dougie Fresh, you on?
So, how to rebuild intimacy on purpose?
You do daily connection things. 5-10 minutes of uninterrupted conversation. Talk to each other. Don't cut each other
Goes
off.
back to that communication, y'all.
Communication. Number 2, emotional check-ins.
check-ins.
How's your heart today? How you feeling today? What's on your mind today? Emotional affection, attentional affection. Small gestures matter. Thank
Yes,
you.
they do. That's why I said those little, just get you some sticky notes.
It's the little things.
Yep.
Smack her on the booty. Now, number 4, respect that speaks life. Affirm his efforts, not just his outcomes. It's the little things.
You see him. Recognize him.
Right. Number 5, love that creates safety. Soft tone, soft communication, soft posture.
Listen, let me stop right there.
6.
Women. 5 minutes.
Dougie
Women.
Fresh.
women. When you are submissive, I did not say you're a doormat. I did not say any. You can be talked to any kind of way. You can be treated any kind of way. Your opinions do not matter. That's not what I'm saying. When you learn how to be submissive, you are soft. You know how to deal with him. You see him. You know him. You understand where his mind is. You will be able to get anything you need from him. It will make your marriage go from it will make you do a 180. If you learn how to be submissive and understand that your spouse is not your enemy, if you can be submissive to God, if you don't know how to be submissive to your husband, I can guarantee you don't know how to be submissive to God.
Well,
Soft love. Don't get it twisted. Because being firm, understanding who you are, and standing on business is not the same. It is considered soft love. Because I'm not going to let you pass. I'm not going to give you a pass. I'm going to stand on business. But I've learned how to stand on business in the correct way. I also understand you're the head. So I can give you my opinion. We can talk about it. We can discuss it. You understand why I feel the way that I feel. I understand you feel the way that you feel. But at the end of the day, you're the head. You get the final say. That does not mean I get to have an attitude. I get to pout. I need to cry. I need to act like a monkey because you are outdoing me. That is not what that means. Understanding your position. Intimacy thrives where hearts feel safe.
period.
And when he comes home to you, he needs to feel like his home is a safe space.
Don't make them sleep on the roof, according to the Bible. So, here's your applications. Husbands, tell your wife one thing you cherish about her today. I thank you for being at the doctor with me all day and then taking me on my rush job.
Look at you.
I really appreciate it.
My Lord. Wife, speak one sentence of respect into your husband today. I so appreciate what you do for this family. I love how you take care of us and how you see each one, even the kids, each one for who they are.
I try sometimes. Both of you give one intentional act of love or kindness tonight. Oh, don't worry.
My Lord. Next, pray together before bed once a week. I don't agree with the once a week. You need to be praying together at least once a day.
Sometimes my wife will call me in the car and be like, hey, we need to pray. And let me tell you this, men, sometimes we forget. I know I do. I'm very guilty of it. I need to get better at it. But when we lead prayer, things change more swiftly. I realize some of the things that I prayed for, that my wife was praying for, when I began to pray for it, it moved. Just a thought. So, practice listening without interrupting.
I'm still working
I'm just
on
trying to tell you.
I'm still working on that, y'all. God is still, because I want to stop you, and I want us to discuss it. But God He working with me. Let Him get everything He need to get out, and then you can discuss. This is where we put in practice those things we was talking about in the communication section.
Now these small steps grow intimacy, like sunlight grows seeds. So Lord, teach us to love the way you love and respect the way you command. Heal the places where the intimacy has been wounded. Restore warmth, tenderness, and connection in every marriage represented here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. So now we are here with the Q&A. We're going to give a little bit more than 6 minutes because we was 45 minutes behind schedule. So it's time for the Q&A.
So Imani had a question that I tabled. She said, how can you love someone you don't respect? And if you have questions, y'all go ahead and put them in the chat. She said, how can you love someone you don't respect? When we were asking, would you rather love or respect?
Sometimes you can. And let me and like I said, I asked this question and my answer came differently because I was taught this from a street perspective, not necessarily a biblical or love marriage perspective. You can love someone and you may not respect what they do, you may not respect their decisions, but you love more out of obligation. And your love is more so bred from a place of obligation and from a place of the position of that person. You may not respect them, but you love them because of the obligation and the position that they hold over you. And again, like I said, to me, that's a dangerous place because eventually your love will begin to breed hate because there is no respect.
Listen, a woman who does not respect her man, it's going to fall apart.
It's going to crumble like bad cookies.
If I can't respect you, that means I can't trust you. That means I have nothing for you.
Yeah.
Love. What does love have to do with it?
Not nothing. But respect goes a long way. Because you can respect somebody, like I said earlier, you can respect somebody you don't love.
You think about your boss.
You don't like him, you don't love him, but you respect him though.
Think about your leaders. Depending on what type of leader, how they lead you, what capacity that they lead you in.
Right. So respect is, and another thing, respect is, I've always was told since I was a little boy, respect is earned. And you have to give respect in order to receive it. So for me, I believe in giving respect to the fullest because I demand respect. And since I demand respect, I tend to lead with the respect because I demand it in return.
I think that's her point, though. She said, how can you love someone you don't respect?
Right. And like I said, you can because of their position and because you love it out of obligation, not necessarily because you really want to. Any more questions? I like that question. Nope. That was a good question.
All right. So we've gave y'all time to come back with the question. I don't think we have anything. So I think that's the show for tonight. We will see you all tomorrow. Mañana.
You going to be here tomorrow?
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
Yep.
On time. And sorry for the lateness. Everything is set up, so we sorry. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. Again, as always, give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody, share this thing with the people and with the family and all that other good stuff. And we just want to say we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Visit the description. Well, ain't nothing in this description. So, but we still love y'all. We thank y'all. And guess what? We out.